I
That
mean,
is that is
it depends on how you look at it.
Gonna go eat another one. Hang on, I'll be back with more.
I think better may be the enemy, but good like all it like looks up to better.
Well, what do
Good-
you
good
think
wants
it
to
means
be better.
First of all, what do you interpret that as?
I think it's a message of non-complacency. Like if you're doing good in life, I know that's not grammatically correct, but just for the sake of explanation, if you're doing good in life, that's fine and all. But what you really want to be doing is better. And or destroys good.
I have a different interpretation, but that's interesting.
Okay.
That's, my take is that like good is good, like good's good, and I think maybe a lot of the time when you are doing good or well or whatever, or like you're good at something, you kind of drive yourself crazy because you want to be better at it, and it's like sometimes maybe you just gotta accept goodness without always striving for something more. Like yeah, like if you're good, like you're good at whatever you're good at, and the only thing that can stop you is yourself, like poisoning yourself because you're not better at it, and you.
Ben Snape needs to hear this. I
oh
very
yeah,
much
no, this actually makes that makes sense for Melee in a way.
Yeah,
Wait.
a lot of sense.
Omok, what was your interpretation of it?
My interpretation is non-complacency, where if you're doing good in life, that's cool and all, but you could be doing better, and better destroys good. So always strive for more. So it's sort of the opposite of what Joe is saying, and they both apply very well in different scenarios. I very much enjoy both interpretations.
Yeah, I definitely interpreted it more Joe's way.
Yeah, that
Because
Joe's way
being
makes more
the
sense.
enemy of good is usually a bad thing.
Yeah,
but yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter.
Joe's way makes
cookie.
more sense, but I also like my way as well.
So the
I like
second
the
one,
highway.
wise. I think there must be a grammatical error here because this doesn't make any sense. But wise, aware of their treasure, while fools follow their vanity.
So like wise people are aware of their treasure.
Yeah.
Wait, repeat it in exact phrasing.
Wise, aware of their treasure, while fools follow their vanity.
Aware of their treasure, while fools follow. So fools follow vanity. That's pretty simple. Aware. It sounds like they're using aware in a way that it doesn't get used.
Or they're using
right now.
like wise is short for wise people. Are.
Yeah.
Maybe it should just say wise are aware of their treasure. I've gotten fortune cookies from this place before, and there have been grammatical errors, so...
The wise are aware.
Yeah, the wise, yeah. Well, still, you would need an R.
This is one that's very specific, because being aware of your treasure and qualities of vanity are quite similar. Vanity is just like a more extreme version of being aware of your treasure. So it's like, perhaps there's a certain shit, Jesus Christ!
I didn't even. I looked down for a second.
He just took him from one end of the stage to the other and dunked him.
Dunked.
I sort of interpret that as like there's a middle ground to not valuing your accomplishments in life and being over proud of them, and you should always strive for that middle ground.
I strive for the edges in life.
I edge.
Edge mate.
Edge guard. I like that.
Over the edge. It's like over the hedge, but one of the characters is just like developing schizophrenia.
I watched Rocky earlier.
Oh, Jacob.
Really?
Yeah. I I have seen. It's one of those things I've seen bits and pieces a bunch of times, but I've never sat and watched the whole thing through. So I was like, I'm gonna sit and watch the whole thing through. And
How
I
was
did.
it?
And it's good. It is good.
Good.
It's a little slow at first, to be quite honest.
Are
The
we all-
final scene is iconic.
What's the final scene?
The fight.
Oh.
Have you
Yeah.
seen it?
I saw it when I was like 8 years old.
It's worth a rewatch because it is iconic and it's Philly.
I watch Rocky 4 every few weeks, but I haven't seen any of the other ones.
Is that the one where Rocky wins the Cold War?
Yeah, I think so. Against like Demonis Sabonis or something.
No, isn't it
Yeah, that was-
Dragov or something?
yeah. The guy I just named is like an NBA player right now.
Hmm.
That was a little joke for the NBA heads, the hoop heads.
Joe, do you watch basketball?
I do, but I don't really talk about it that often, so it's a fair question.
Oh, okay. I see.
In a just world, Joe Biden would be in a nursing home and Kamala Harris would be on OnlyFans. Alas, we don't live in a just world. It's a tweet by Media Kane.
That's good.
I don't even know what that means.
Also, pronounce our vice president's name correctly. Kamala.
Kamala. I'm sure I'll
Kamala.
get it.
Kamala Harris.
No, I always have to think about it before I say it. She one time said it's like comma, like COMMA, love. And so that's what I think every time. Kamala. It's her last name which really gets me. Harris? Horace?
Yeah, I think it's French.
Yeah.
I love French.
Whenever
Joe Biden
I-
and Kamala Harris.
whenever I see a Luigi get like an up air that sends in like a horizontal and slightly up trajectory, I'm just like, they're so gonna side B.
I
That's
always think
all my
upbeat.
Luigi does. I mean, like
Oh,
anytime I see an
horizontal, yeah.
aerial that like perfectly sets up for a misfire, I'm just like, just fucking rip it.
Wow. So sorry Jacob, but I do think it was going to be a 3-1. Although he is winning here right now, so but Jacob usually takes that game on FD because he loves FD versus the species.
Oh,
Nice tech. Can't do much about that.
So that. Okay.
dash attack.
Fankriss knew just go to ledge because Luigi's gonna want to get a dare after it. Nice little zip there. I
that's
like
weird.
that fade away from Jacob because he was gonna attack on Randall, but he knew he was just gonna get shield grab or shine.
That was very un-Jacob of him.
Yeah, but like in a smart way.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Tim.
Because like Jacob's really dumb and
Yeah,
stupid.
Jacob's very low IQ, so it was very
Yeah, that's what you have to remember with him. He thinks very
Nice.
slowly. He usually
He's just
does
a-
his whole game plan
like,
before the game starts.
Enemy Falco? I'm gonna attack him.
That is how he talks. Very
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah. Yeah, no one's ever.
But
accused
it
Jacob of-
just started.
Oh,
He just started sounding like that like last week. Did he have a stroke?
that's a good read from Fankriss. I mean, he knew that Jacob still had his jump and was gonna use it. Or he just used Dare at the ledge because it's really good as Falco.
If cops gave tickets to be handsome, Jacob would be in deep debt.
Passed away.
Oh yeah, that covers everything.
It doesn't
He's
kill.
living. What is that, DI?
Wow.
Oh, you missed the grab.
Choke City.
Yeah, hard choke city. Okay, F-Tilt's gonna do it. Faux show.
Damn, what a game.
Little choke city at the end, but Jacob picks it up. Let's see if he could do a quick reset here. When they go to, I don't know.
Hoborgian
You
Choke
bring him.
City.
I don't think he'd bring him back to Yoshi's.
I think he might like FD.
No,
No,
Jacob already won on FD.
that's fair.
Luigi is pretty good against, or well, I should say Hoborg is good against Spaceys on FD.
Hoborg.
Hoborg. Hey guys. All right, yeah, he did bring it back.
No, Yoshi's never fails to bring me excitement.
Yeah, true. Jacob is not giving him really any room. All right, now he is a little bit, but playing very rush down right now, and it seems to be working. Nice.
Yeah. Jacob cooked him like a fresh pizza pie on that one.
Cooked him like, yeah, dare I say, a fresh pizza pie on that one.
Yeah, New York slice.
Yummy Tallahassee slice.
They
Good
call
old
it
State
Pensacola
College
pepperoni.
slice.
Does anyone else in chat hate New York pizza?
Yeah.
How, how can you? That's like the most like neutral thing in the world.
Oh my, are you kidding? New
No,
York
like-
pizza is watery. The crust is always dry.
Yeah, I'm
The-
not looking to subtract 30 years off my life because of how grease
The tomatoes
and
old.
soggy it is.
The cheese is.
I heard
will-
that the tomatoes on it aren't even tomatoes. They're just like a weird, like a fruit.
I will say, without toppings, pizza is very overrated in my opinion. Unless we're talking like a really good margarita.
Yeah, I'm being completely facetious. I don't really. But
Oh,
Jacob's kind of effing him up. Excuse
All
me.
right, we don't
French.
really need to do
I
that.
apologize. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Yeah, no, I think you can get really good stuff in Detroit, probably St. Louis, even Chicago, honestly. But
Well, yeah. I mean,
Not New
Chicago
York.
these days. Absolutely.
yeah,
You could probably find a pizza place in almost any city, but it's just a question of is it good, you know?
right. And is it open?
It's like sentences that just don't make any point at all.
Dude, two things I always wonder when I see a pizza place: is it good and is it open?
When I went
I'd
down
say
to
we got a
Philly,
reset.
I
We
did
have
have a slice of pizza, and it was good. It was good.
Yeah. Jacob really finished the pizza pie on that one. He said, "Waiter."
Yeah,
round
he
two,
did.
Round two.
Speaking of
And then-
pizza, yeah, Luigi's really messing Falco up.
Yeah. Let's see. Fankriss didn't quite have the toppings he was looking for in that set.
No, not at all. He should have had more.
A little more sauce.
Yeah, absolutely, and a lot of more cheese.
Caramelized
A lot of
onion has
more.
become a recent favorite pizza topping of mine. Very, very
What?
delicious. Caramelized onion, surprisingly
Recent?
versatile.
Mm. I just like straight caramel on my pizza.
Here,
Yeah.
so tell me, Omuk, what you think of this? Caramelized onion with like kind of that barbecue sauce base instead of tomato sauce, and then like shallots and a little bit of maybe, like, depends which direction you want to go with it. I'm thinking crumbled feta, but like real sticky, maybe goat cheese even, and
I am
a little
I'm-
arugula on top.
Sounds
I like
delicious.
where you're going.
I love barbecue pizza.
On a very personal level, I'm not a huge fan of shallots.
Okay.
I like
Did
the
something
flavor.
happen?
I don't want to talk about it. I like the flavor of shallots.
Yeah.
I don't like the texture. Like I don't like biting into them. It's a bit nauseating. I don't know. I don't know why.
Interesting. No, that's fair.
And I beyond that, I just think if you already have one onion, that's providing the flavor. Why do you need extra shallot flavor plus the, in my opinion, bad texture?
Yeah, I
but
do agree with that.
I'm nitpicking a lot.
Shallots are just. This is going to be controversial.
in
Shallots
general-
are just lesser onions.
They basically are onions. So they're like.
Yeah, but I
babies.
mean, onions are just like better.
Yeah. There's more variety and like better applications and everything.
I'm not gonna make a strong statement on that because I've never tried like penne vodka with onion in it. You know.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think that could go well.
It would be good. If you like, maybe I don't know.
So right here we got Fankriss took a big lead to start the game.
So
Yeah.
your
Jacob-
pizza topping.
Oh, he might be dead here. No.
Jacob brought it all the way back on the same stock and took the stock, but Fankriss has not lost percent since that moment.
Out of these two players, who do you think would be more enthusiastic about that pizza you just described?
Jacob. I don't
honestly,
know.
yeah.
I don't know Fankriss at all though, so I don't know. But Jacob.
How
about based on their play styles? Forget them as a person.
I would definitely say Jacob.
I agree.
Because that's kind of a custom pizza, you know, that pizza's all over the place.
Yeah.
Just like Fankriss is
Jacob
over the
is so
place right
custom,
now.
dude. The way he wave dashes, it's very.
Yeah,
custom.
I know. I heard
Is
he
this-
wave dashes with the control stick and one of the jump buttons. Doesn't get much more custom than that.
Jacob read the roll in.
Very custom.
Yeah, the stream's a little. No, it's caught up.
Ooh, okay.
Little dumpery do there.
Never
Or as they
said
call it
again,
down
I might
south.
ban you.
Dimpery do.
The way Fankriss is playing is reminding me of a fresh, hot pizza pie.
Yeah, but not one from New York, right?
No, Jacob's
Because
playing.
he's actually playing well.
Yeah, I think they're both playing well. This is not a set that Jacob has won
Yeah.
often recently, and he's been.
I'd say they're playing medium well.
Yeah, that's fair. Delicious as well. That's I think if you had to have all your food for the rest of your life cooked at a certain like amount in relationship to the steak scale, what amount would you choose?
Medium. It's the most. It's like a little bit of everything. So like if I eat
Wait,
a steak,
hang on. Yeah, I mean like everything. So like if you have
are we just talking meats or
bread cooked
Everything
medium?
you eat is cooked like the exact same amount. You can only eat things cooked.
That's
to the
so
degree.
hard to
Eggs always
measure.
cooked medium.
I'd say medium rare for everything. Because I could still eat like meats and like sushi and stuff like that. But I could also
I mean,
eat
we
it would
are-
destroy yogurt if you cooked it.
I just said it's hard to measure, but it's actually very measurable. It's referring to a specific temperature range. So I simply need to see. I would need to do more research into how these individual temperature ranges interact with different individual foods.
Well, yeah, it's not
Like a
always the
medium
same
well
temperature
temperature range for bread might be different for a medium
Yeah, like
well.
Exactly.
what happens when you get like bread up to 120 degrees?
No, but it's not
It
the same
probably
temperature across the
burns.
board. Fankriss took the game right there pretty convincingly for one stock. That was nice. But it's only
I don't know.
1-0, and
How fat does I mean not how fat, not hot, how hot does bread get when you cook it?
Do you mean like when you
Like internal temperature, because that's what like
if you have sliced bread and you toast it, or like when you
no in the
make
bread
all
making
the
process.
stuff? I don't know. I'm not sure.
I think like
I'm not a
400
bread
or
maker.
something.
I'm only a bread winner.
It's probably somewhere between 350 and 450.
I'm not talking about like what temperature would you set the oven to. I'm talking about what would the internal temperature of the bread reach.
I mean, that's like when you set the oven to a temperature, you're cooking some. Like bread cooks long enough that it should reach somewhere around there, right? Or is that too hot?
I'm not
I guess
sure.
no.
Sounds
Because
very
I know
odd.
with
I have
steak,
no clue.
with steak, if you do like a reverse sear method, you could throw it in the oven first at like 350, but it's not fucking reaching 350. It'll
Yeah.
No,
get to,
you're
like,
right. You're,
It'll get to
I
like
said it,
110,
I
and then you
realized
transfer it
that
to the pan and get that beautiful brown crust on it.
I realized how wrong I was because if you leave something in the oven too long, it'll burn. So
Mhm.
like, that would be it reaching a closer temperature to the one you set it to.
Fankriss has just decided to win.
Yeah, it's turning it on. He has like
Shooting lasers, pretty oppressive lasers that Falco should be shooting, and yeah.
A temperature of 190 degrees Fahrenheit at the center will yield bread that's fully baked but not overbaked. So
Okay.
that's like over well done.
no,
in
but we're
terms of steak.
again like that. We're not. It wouldn't be the same temperature
Yeah.
for all these things.
It would be
Then
proportional.
what is it? Then what is
It's
it?
no, because
No.
think about it. Like
Oh my! It
steak-
would be proportional. Like,
Yeah.
let's say if steak,
That's
a medium
so
well,
hard to
is like
define.
150 in the middle, versus bread medium well might be 170. Who knows?
Perhaps
It
I'm
is
taking
hard to
this
define.
in too
Like
literal of
those-
a
I mean,
the
it's
numbers
a
that you're using-
speculative question. I don't know why.
Yeah, I suppose
And
I'm thinking of
you
it
have
too
to-
literally.
Yeah.
No, but also like the numbers you're using, even if you're thinking of it literally, are only for steak. Like those are the temperatures that steak is medium and rare and well done at. Like you cook different meats even at different temperatures, let alone
Yeah.
different entire types of food.
So, all that being said, I'd probably go more towards the medium well side. I don't mind well done meat at all. I never really have. I guess I would prefer like more medium, but considering all the other stuff that I eat, I would want it cooked thoroughly.
Yeah.
I'd say medium.
Speaking of cooked thoroughly, Jacob we're going to game 3 real fast.
I'd
Yeah,
say I'd
just-
say medium because that way eggs are still very enjoyable. Steak is still very enjoyable. You can't eat chicken, which is unfortunate, but I'm willing to give that up.
Yeah, exactly. Chicken's gone. That sucks.
If you do
Yeah.
anything under medium well, say
Ew,
goodbye to
I
the
went
chicken.
a couple, maybe like last month. No, it was like 2 or 3 months ago. I went to Buffalo Wild Wings, kind of like a half hour from my house, and I ordered chicken fingers like a little baby boy would.
That was an
And-
insane reversal, by the way. But go on.
Yeah, it was.
Oh,
He kind of bounced it, but they came out raw. Not raw. They were cooked somewhat, but it was like biting into rubber.
Ugh.
I was like threw
Was
up.
it was it pink in the center?
Yeah, a little bit. Caught me completely off guard.
Aren't we all?
And me being me, I was like, oh, it's okay. I'll just put it aside and whatever. And then we eventually got it taken off the bill and everything, which
Yeah,
is
that's
completely
dangerous.
right.
That's gross.
Yeah, it was gross. And usually, I mean, Buffalo Wild Wings literally just does chicken. Like,
Yeah, that's so weird.
how they screw that up? Chicken
I,
fingers.
I always
maybe
find
they
it
had a brand new
fascinating to think
employee.
about, like, when you go to a restaurant, you're potentially putting your life on the line in the hands of these line cooks.
Yeah.
They're like,
But you're doing
I'm-
that when you drive to the restaurant too.
Yeah, exactly.
But at least that's mostly in your hands. Like, even if someone like swerves into you, it's in your hands to like swerve out of the way of the guy that's swerving into you. Like, it's just
Yeah, I don't.
and also we take eating at a restaurant so much more casually than you take driving. Like, if that makes any
casually drive.
sense.
No, I see what you mean, but
It's definitely more dangerous driving, but yeah, it is like
Yeah.
weird that when
there's
you're
no
out-
incentive for like a line cook to do
Exactly.
anything. Or if they
It's-
screw up, I mean,
It's more just like a huh kind of thing.
human.
It's sort of
Humans,
like thinking like
anything.
you're walking down the street and like some dude behind you, like they could totally just like beat the shit out of you if you wanted to, and you're just like
Yeah.
letting them be behind you.
Well, maybe
Yeah,
you.
that's true. Humans can eat pretty raw stuff. Like, we don't because we're scared of
Yeah,
bacteria,
eggs
but
are safe nowadays.
Yeah,
yeah, at the
we
end of the
could eat
day,
animals if we wanted to, just like
yeah,
straight up.
exactly. Yeah.
I do sometimes.
Chicken is like the one
My neighbor's
where
dog. Whew.
Well, chicken is still like you could technically eat raw chicken in the right way and be fine, but not in our society just because of the way they're raised. It's such a high
Yeah.
chance that
True.
they're gross.
But yeah, exactly. Like if you found a chicken in the wild, maybe there's probably a
There
pretty
are raw chicken dishes.
yeah, exactly.
They're
But
gross.
they're
potentially
clean.
last stock of the tournament.
Yeah, this is
Jacob's doing a thing.
I
He's
did
holding
wanna
in.
Oh,
That's it.
let's go, Jacob.
so
All
this
right,
has
Jacob.
One
been
more game.
this is like a very interesting mental comparison between these players because I think like they both have very good tournament composure and compared to like the average, but in very different ways. It feels like Jacob's just usually unfazed. I mean, like he obviously has nerves just like anybody else, but he seems to be able to just like go with the flow of a game more, and he thrives in like the chaos and the trades and stuff. So he usually, yeah, like he's not one of the players who you would say has like a poor mentality, like anything close to it. And Fankriss is just like insanely analytical and has like game plans for the game plans for practice, and like he's thinking about every interaction that happens. So it's interesting seeing like which of those kind of play styles, like how they match up because they're both very good players technically as well.
Whew. Can't believe he survived that. Nice weight from Jacob there.
Jacob.
Oh, Jacob.
Jack Ob.
Alright, no reason to curse.
I'm gonna jack Ob later.
Shut up, you jackoff. That was cool. Up B, the Falco did the thing where he's up the top. Oh, kind of double jumped really early there, but good read from Fankriss. Jacob used Nair and got punished for it. Or not read, but reaction.
Ooh. Fankriss, that was definitely on purpose. That was very cool.
I didn't catch what happened.
Sorry, yeah, he was like hanging on the ledge on the right side, and Jacob, I don't know if Jacob was like, I guess he might have been, I think he was dead, and he was like on the angel platform. And so Fankriss started when Jacob was on the angel platform on the right ledge, but when Jacob started to come down to contest him there, or like edge guard him, he dropped off and did a wall jump, and then started an up B from like further out. And anyone else, I would like if I don't know, like random person, like I don't need to name anybody, but like a different person, I would think maybe they were just doing that like for fun or to style, and like that was it. But I feel like Fankriss wanted to condition Jacob to like start looking for an edge guard on the ledge, and then he just like recovered from a completely different spot, and he ended up landing on the side plat and recovered.
Oh,
and got
tech. Oh, he didn't get the hit.
How did that
He hit the ground before.
Wow.
That's a tournament.
Fankriss wins a tournament.
Fankriss wins SAP's 6th anniversary tournament. Congrats to him. Congrats to Hoborg for 2nd place. Congrats to Elu for 3rd place.
And congrats to Umuk for running his first SAPs. Thank you, Umuk.
Yeah, thank you,
Thank
Omuk.
you,
Great.
Yeah.
This was a real Omuk moment today.
Yeah.